Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, GHA family and friends. This is another homework helper. This is lesson 14. So I'm gonna read the directions and I'm gonna write the problem on the board so we can solve, okay? So number 1 says to draw a place value disk on the place value chart to solve. Show each step using the standard algorithm. So the first thing we'll do is the standard algorithm so you can see the answer, and then that'll help you make sense of our place value chart. So we have 5.241 divided by 3. So I'll write it as you see it in your book in horizontal. Okay, so we need to write it like this. All right, so we went over this in class on how to do long division. This is our standard algorithm portion. So we would say how many times does 3 go into 5? 1 time, and 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Can 3 go into 2? No, so we need to bring down this 2. Now we have 22. How many times does 3 go into 22? Well, at least 7 times. For 21. 7 times 3 is 21. 22 minus 21 is 1. And we know that 1 cannot go into 3, so we can go ahead and bring down our 4. How many times does 3 go into 14? Well, let's say 4 times for 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 14 minus 12 leaves us with 2. 3 cannot go into 2, so our last step is to bring this 1 down. That was ugly, so I'm gonna fix it, bring it down here. How many times does 3 go into 21? Well, we already discovered it was 7 times. So we put our 7 up. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 minus 21 gives us 0. Whenever we have 0 down here and we have no more numbers to bring over, we are finished. So we can go back and count how many numbers are to the right of our decimal. We have 1, 2, and 3. So our answer should reflect that. So our answer is 1 and 747 thousandths, or 1.747. All right. So I'm gonna take this down because I have to draw a place value chart now so we can draw the disks. Okay, so same problem. 5.241 divided by 3. So here's how we make the place value chart. Most of us already know this. We'll start with the ones place, a decimal, 1/10, 1 100, and 1 1000. Okay, so first thing we need to do is put our number in the proper place value, and we're going to draw discs. So we have 5 ones. We're going to put those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decimal, and then we have 2 tenths. So we can put our 2 tenths here. How many hundredths do we have? We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many thousandths do we have? 1 thousandths. Okay. So now that we have our number, in discs, what are we dividing by? We're dividing by 3. So we should make 3 slots down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna right there and here. You will see this on your paper for the first question, but I have to draw it so that you can see how we draw it. So now we're going to begin to divide each one of our place values by 3. Okay, so in the ones place, how are we going to divide 3 into 5? Okay, so we take like this. We go 1, because it has to be even. We'll change this to black. We have 1, 2, and 3. It has to be even. If we can't do it evenly, there's going to be some left over. And now I'm going to show you what we do when we leave them left over, okay? So we're going to circle, we're going to cross out the ones that we use. We use 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 2 left. Those could not fit in the 3 slots evenly. So we're going to move them over to the next place value. Here's how we do it. We've circled the ones that we have left and draw an arrow over to the next place value. These are 1. When we move a place value, as I said before, it turns into 10. So each one of these turns into 10 in the next place value. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 for the first one. Now the second one, we have to turn that into 10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So now that we have those over here in the new place value, we have to divide all of these tenths into 3. So let's count, see how many we have. We had 10 here, and 10 here, and 2 more. So that makes 22. We need to divide this evenly into 3. So we're going to have some left over. Here's how it looks. So we have 22. We can divide evenly into these 3 slots, 7 dots, okay, or discs. Okay, so if we have 7 here, 7 here, and 7 here, that comes up to 21. But we had 22 dots. So we got to cross out all the ones that we used. And we used 21. So we have 1 left of that 22. We can go ahead and move that to our next place value. And what does it become? It becomes 10. So we have 1, let me change that to black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now that we've moved our 1 over to the hundredths place, it became 10. So now how many hundredths do we have? We can count them up. This was 10, and we have 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. So we have to divide these 14 hundredths into our 3 slots down here. So we can at least put 4 here in each one, and we'll have some left over because it has to be the same amount in each box. So if we count 4, 4, and 4, that equals 12. But we have 14, so we need to cross out 12 of our discs. And we have we have 2 left. So we have 2 hundredths left, and we need to transfer them over to the thousandths place. So again, we're going to circle them and slide them over. When they come over to a new place value, they turn into 10. So if we have 2, then we have 20 discs to put over here. Okay, so if we have 10 here and 10 here, that makes 20. And we had 1 already, so that makes 21. So if we have 21 and we need to divide it evenly into 3 slots, we will put 7 in each slot. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we are done putting our disc in the place value chart. So we can say our answer. The way that we say our answer is we only read one of the strips, okay? We only read one of the slots. So if we have a 1 in the ones place, then we say 1. Point. How many tenths do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 1, 1. We have 7 tenths. We had 4 hundredths. And we had 7 thousandths. Does that look like your answer? If it doesn't, you may have not been following along. But if you did the standard algorithm, this is what you came up with. You used the place value chart to try to check it. Or you can do the standard algorithm And then that will help you do the place value chart because now you already know the answer. So you should know what the outcome is supposed to look like. Okay, I am going to do another one for you guys. There's a different section on this homework. There's number 2, A, B, and C. Those are solved using standard algorithm, okay? So we had some issues with standard algorithm today, so I'm gonna write this one on the board so you can see it. This looks like the most difficult one. C, I'm gonna do C, okay? So here's how it looks on your paper. 16.404 divided by 6. So again, they wrote it horizontally. When we use our standard algorithm, we're gonna solve it vertically. So we put 16.404 in the box. Outside of the box, we're gonna put our 6. So first question you should ask yourself is how many times does 6 go into 1? It can't, but how many times does 6 go into 16? Well, at least twice. So we can put our 2 up. 6 times 2 is 12, and we subtract. 16 minus 12 is 4. So we put our 4 down, and we know that 6 cannot go into 4 because it's too small. So we're gonna bring down our other 4. Our new number is 44, and 6 goes into 44 7 times for 42. 44 minus 42 leaves us with 2, and we know 6 cannot go into 2 because it's too small. So we're gonna bring down the 0. Now our new number is 20, and 6 goes into 20 3 times for 18. So 6 times 3 is 18, recorded below, and subtract. 20 minus 18 leaves us with 2, and we know 6 can't go into 2 because we already tried it. So we're gonna bring down this 4. What's our new number? 24. So if you've been following along to our pattern, you will see now that 6 will go into 24 evenly 4 times. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. Once we have 0 down here and we have no more numbers to bring down, this is our quotient. And we have 1, 2, 3 digits to the right of the decimal, so we must reflect that in our answer. So our quotient is 2.734, okay? All right, very simple. I hope you enjoyed these examples. Have a good evening.